Food and Types of Nutrients, read by Mr. Stone. Refusing one meal won't stunt your growth, but lack of proper food over a period of time can lead to malnutrition. That means the body is not getting enough nutrients to grow and stay healthy. Kids who are malnourished may not grow as tall as they would otherwise. So why do we need food? Have you ever heard the old saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away? Do apples really prevent you from getting sick? Probably not, but eating apples and other fresh fruits can help keep you healthy. Do you eat your vegetables? Maybe you do, but you may have friends who don't or won't touch a piece of broccoli or asparagus. Should you eat these foods and food like them? The girls pictured are eating salads. Why do you need foods like these for good health? What role does food play in the body? Let's find out. Your body needs food for 3 reasons. First, food gives your body energy. You need energy for everything you do. Remember that cellular respiration converts the glucose in the food you eat into ATP or cellular energy. Which has more glucose, a salad or a piece of meat? Do you remember what types of foods produce glucose? Recall that glucose is the product of photosynthesis. Second, food provides building materials for your body. Your body needs building materials so it can grow and repair itself. Specifically, it needs these materials to produce more cells and its components. And third, food contains substances that help control body processes. Your body processes must be kept in balance for good health. For all these reasons, you must have a regular supply of nutrients. Nutrients are chemicals in food that your body needs. There are 5 types of nutrients: carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, vitamins, and minerals. Carbohydrates, proteins, and lipids are categories of organic compounds. They give your body energy, though carbohydrates are the main source of energy. Proteins provide building materials, such as amino acids, to build your own proteins. Proteins, vitamins, and minerals also help control body processes. Carbohydrates include sugars such as the glucose made by photosynthesis. Often, glucose is stored in large molecules such as starch. Proteins are found in foods like meats and nuts. Lipids include fats and oils, though you should stay away from many types of fats. Others are needed by your body. Important vitamins include vitamin A and multiple types of vitamin B, C, vitamin D, and vitamin E. Important minerals include calcium and potassium. What should you drink to get calcium? Milk is a good source. Nutrients. Carbohydrates, proteins, and lipids contain energy. When your body digests food, it breaks down the molecules of these nutrients. This releases the energy so your body can use it. Carbohydrates are nutrients that include sugars, starches, and fiber. There are 2 types of carbohydrates, simple and complex. Pictured below are some foods that are good sources of carbohydrates. You'll see apples, bread, vegetables like squash. Up to the age of 13 years, you need about 130 grams of carbohydrates a day. Most of the carbohydrates should be complex. They are broken down by the body more slowly than simple carbohydrates. Therefore, they provide energy longer and more steadily. Simple carbohydrates are sugars that are small, and they're called simple carbohydrates, that are found in foods such as fruits and milk. The sugar found in fruits is called fructose. The sugar found in milk is called lactose. These sugars are broken down by the body to form glucose, C6H12O6, the simplest sugar of all. Where does glucose come from? Recall that glucose is the product of photosynthesis, so some organisms, such as plants, are able to make their own glucose. As animals cannot photosynthesize, they must eat to obtain carbohydrates. Through the process of cellular respiration, glucose is converted by cells into energy that is usable by the cell. We call it ATP. Complex carbohydrates. Starch is a large complex carbohydrate made of thousands of glucose units, known as monomers, joined together. Starches are found in foods such as vegetables and grains. Starches are broken down by the body into sugars that provide energy. Breads and pastas are good sources of complex carbohydrates. Fiber is another type of large complex carbohydrate that is partly indigestible. Unlike sugars and starches, fiber does not provide energy. However, it has other important roles in the body. For example, Fiber is important for maintaining the health of your gastrointestinal tract. Eating foods high in fiber also helps fill you up without providing too many calories. Most fruits and vegetables are high in fiber. Now we're on to proteins. Proteins are nutrients made up of smaller molecules called amino acids. Recall that there are 20 different amino acids arranged like beads on a string to form proteins. These amino acid chains then fold up into three-dimensional molecule, giving the protein a specific function. Proteins have several important roles in the body. For example, proteins make up antibodies, muscle fibers, and enzymes, which help control cell and body processes. You need to make sure you have enough protein in your diet to obtain the necessary amino acids to make your proteins. If you eat more than you need for these purposes, the extra protein is used for energy. The images below show how many grams of protein you need each day. It also shows some foods that are good sources of protein. An 8-ounce glass of milk has about 8 grams of protein. A 3-ounce serving of chicken has about 20 grams of protein. And a cup of kidney beans has about 16 grams of protein. The third macromolecule nutrient are lipids. Lipids are nutrients such as fats that store energy. Lipids also have several other roles in the body. For example, lipids protect nerves and make up the membranes that surround cells. Fats are one type of lipid. Stored fat gives your body energy to use for later. It's like having money in a savings account. It's there in case you need it. Stored fat also cushions and protects internal organs. In addition, lipids insulate the body. It helps keep you warm in cold weather. There are two main types of fats, saturated and unsaturated. Starting with saturated fats. They can be unhealthy, even in small amounts. They are found mainly in animal foods, such as meats, whole milk, and eggs. So even though these foods are good sources of proteins, they should be eaten in limited amounts. Saturated lipids increase cholesterol levels in the blood. Too much cholesterol in the blood can lead to heart disease. The second type of fat is unsaturated fats, which are found mainly in plant foods, such as vegetable oil, olive oil, and nuts. Unsaturated lipids are also found in fish, such as salmon. Unsaturated lipids are needed in smaller amounts for good health. Most lipids in your diet should be unsaturated. The oxygen, glucose, and amino acid molecules you get from air and food are the fuel your body needs to function every day. Without these molecules, your cells can't do what they need to do to keep your body healthy. Many medical conditions cause problems because they can keep these molecules from reaching your cells consistently.